Joseph, thank you for being at Xavier University and being part of this, the Voices of Refugees series in cooperation with Catholic Charities. Just a couple quick questions. Can you tell us a little bit about what you want us and other people to know about you and the experience that refugees go through in coming to the United States?
Well, thank you so much for asking this question. It's a great pleasure for me to share some experiences with you about how it is, what it is for a refugee, to be a refugee. Experiences are great. Being a refugee is a very hard life. Life that has no hope, life that has no future, and life that is hard to tell what it is. But I was displaced in my country because of conflict that went on for many, many years. And I was separated. It's a pain to experience the separation that I went through with my family. My wife being away from me for 6 years without knowing where she was. So being a refugee is a kind of situation in that you are living at the mercy of other people. They help you to do everything, from medical to feeding to school to whatever you want to live as a human being. So it is a very high experience to share with people.
So what would you identify, Joseph, as being some of your biggest challenges in this process once you got to the United States?
United States is a great country and a well-developed country, and then coming from a third world country that is underdeveloped. Coming here was very exciting, but getting here and then getting along to start life, the process of adapting to the society, the process of adapting to the language, the food, and then finding your way through to find a job. Those are the experiences. They are quite hard if you don't know and don't have anybody to lead you through the process. And so it took us some time to get through to who can help with what. Because I came to this country with severe medical problems. Because of the war that was in the country, we lost everything from medical programs to schools to everything. So I came with liver problem, for instance. I was diagnosed with prostate cancer. I had something like high blood pressure. And so my immediate need was to see myself getting well and then getting along to settle in and then begin to work on my dreams. So that's the experience I can share.
And so in identifying what was most helpful to you, who or what organizations or what kind of professionals really helped out the most in your situation?
Well, let me first be very grateful because we didn't come in directly as refugees. We came, my wife and I were displaced, but I worked for the U.S. Embassy in my country for over 20 years. And so I came through the U.S. Embassy immigrant visa program, which is the special immigrant visa. If you work for the country for over 20 years, you have this opportunity to apply for the visa and bring your immediate family and your children under the age of 18. And so I was able to be able to achieve that. And then it was through that program that we came. But yes, we came because not so much to come to the United States, but we came because there was conflict in the country. There was always problems with food, problems with medicals and problems with education. And so that was the experience that we had. We came, let me be very thankful with my host, who actually processed the affidavit of support for my family and I to come. Imagine a family of 5 coming into your home, to stay into your home, and adding up to your bills and other stuff, but we stay there as member of that family. And so we first be grateful to them, and then we connected ourselves with churches, like the Good Shepherd Lutheran Church in Kenwood. Members of that church became our second mother and fathers in this country. They actually helped us to go through the process of getting our kids in college, getting our kids in school, getting me to hospital so that I can go through the medical programs I wanted. In fact, a member of the church was the one that actually started the program, taking me to his own doctor to examine me, and then they came down with this high blood pressure issue. And then from there, we started going from hospital to hospital. And then the experience of my son, my little son, who is now 12 years old, and then he's a 7th grade student, he came down with a really very difficult dental problem. And we had these people from the church that helped us to go into the program. And then from there, we got connected with some other organizations that were helping maybe not only refugees, but people who are seeking for jobs, like the Cincinnati Works. I had some program with them, and then we finally got connected with Charities. It was Charities that helped to put my resume together, and then got me recommended to the Cincinnati Children's Hospital, where I found a job to do and where I'm working today. So these are the people, our host, the church, Cincinnati Works, and then Charities.
Very good. So this is a short video clip. Joseph, is there anything else you really would like to share with people before we go ahead and end it?
I want to share because of these help that I got from the American people, who are quite generous to help people. My family and myself have really moved forward very quickly. Besides the health programs that we went through, problems we went through, we are able to get our children to school. We are able to find jobs that we are doing today. And on top of it all, we have just purchased a home.
Wow.
Through the Habitat for Humanity program. So we are not just living the dream of the American dream, but we are seeing the reality of the dream.
Now, Joseph, you came to the United States in what year?
I came here in 2012. To be exact, we arrived here in June 3rd, 2012.
Yeah, so it's been a little bit of over 4 years.
A little bit over 4 years, and we are very closely looking towards becoming citizens next year.
And very good. And the country that you came from again was?
Liberia, West Africa.
Liberia, West Africa.
Yeah.
Joseph, thank you very much for being here and for this video clip. And then we look forward to tonight and your presentation this evening.
Thank you.